Okay, so one of my prompts that came in yesterday was Hanzo cheering up McCree, who's having a bad day. Which we all have bad days, especially when the weather's crap. Luckily, the weather's really nice today, so yay. But the last week has been brutal with rain. Like, we had record rainfalls here, and there's flooding everywhere. It was pretty crazy. So, McCree sitting out at watch point. Full gear, because apparently he just runs around in his full gear. You never know when you gotta be ready for a mission. Anyway. Yeah. So this one's a bit different because I'm actually doing comic panels. Who knows? I'll work on my storytelling, which is shit, by the way. Good at drawing figures, but when it comes to trying to tell a sequential story, I can't figure out. I always have a hard time getting the panels right and like what information I should be using, and I always struggled with it in school too. It's like, it's just bad on me on my storytelling abilities, which I need practice at it, considering I actually do want to eventually make my own comics. Like, that is what I went to school for. That is obviously not what I'm doing now. If you watch any of my other videos, you know what I do now. But I just always feel like I'm rather lacking when it comes to communicating. And apparently I don't know what the fuck anatomy is right now. And spacing. So this is why you make little thumbnails before you go into big sketches like this. And I did, but they're on the opposite page. You know where things are gonna go. If at any point anyone wants me to talk about a topic during these videos while I'm sketching, or you want more drawing tips or anything, let me know in the comments, and let me know, like, if I post this on Tumblr in my ask box or in the comments on Tumblr, like, what you guys want to hear, like, or what you would like me to do. I'm just kind of rambling on right now. About stuff that I don't really know. I don't know what people actually want me to talk about. If you want more watercolor videos, let me know. If you want me to draw more comics, let me know. If you want me to not talk at all, let me know. If you want me to focus on getting my goddamn proportion right, also let me know, because I know I do. Anyway. My damn stand hasn't came yet for my camera, so if I'm still shaky with holding my phone, I'm sorry. Bought a couple of things, so hopefully I'll be able to do better videos with better quality soon, and then really get into like proper tutorials on drawing. Mm-hmm. When you're trying to wing drawing comics. I did this challenge when we were in school. We had this, like, it was I think the 3 or 5 hour comic challenge. You had to finish 5 pages in 5 hours. It was kind of a play off of the 24-hour comic challenge, which I really, really want to participate in this year. Yeah, so I can draw fast, and that was kind of like the reason that I won that competition we did in my school, is because I can draw so fast, but my storytelling's crap. Like, I can do panel to panel, but a lot of times the stories I'm trying to tell don't make sense because you need way too much more background information. I just don't know how to tell simple stories. And I really want to work on that. Like, I want to work on stories that have like no words and you can just tell by the emotions of the characters what's going on. But that's just for me to work on my own. Anyway. That's why I asked in a previous video if anyone has like any fanfic recommendations, if they'd like some sketches or drawings or sequential art done to them, because that's really fantastic practice. I have drawn, I used to be in, still in it, I'm just a very, very quiet member now, in the Hobbit fandom. If you know me from my other account, you know that I drew a lot of Hobbit dwarf fan art. The angle's wrong on my tree. Oh well. That's okay. We just fix the angle on this person. And throw my pencil. Yeah, so I used to take like awesome fanfic work and like draw sketches or draw comic pages to it, and a lot of it was a little bit risque, but that's okay. That's what got me really, really adapted to my watercolor work, was deciding that, oh, I'm going to work in watercolors for this project, or for this image, and I got pretty proficient at watercolors by doing fan art, which is super, super fun. So after that fandom, Hobbit, I went into, which by the way are not the first fandoms I did. I was huge on DA. My tag name on DA is Motaga. I say I was huge, I mean I was very into How to Train Your Dragon, the first movie when it came out. I was a part of the Tough Cup shippers, which I drew older versions of Hiccup and Tough Nut. I think it was just because, one, it wasn't Hiccup's cousin, and two, he was really fun to draw in my style, because I made him look like basically a big, dreaded beefcake, which, yay, beefcake. So I was in that fandom, then I went into Hobbit. Then, at the end, I switched from Hobbit, I went over to Teen Wolf because of Steric, which if you were in Teen Wolf fandom at all, you know the huge shit storm that was Steric. That is case in point why creators should not, they should interact with their fandom, but they shouldn't lead their fandom on. Like, that was like an absolute shit show what happened in that one. I stopped watching the show because it just got terrible and my favorite character left, so. My favorite character was Derek Hale. The character was great, the actor was a sweetheart. I just felt like the show had so much potential, and then they dropped the ball severely when they switched back. Like when they changed shooting locations, they went to LA, which everyone was really happy about because I guess all the actors are from LA. Like, I just found that the show quality went down even though they had more money. And it just, I don't know. I just found it to be a little crappy after everything that had happened on it. Anywho. Yay, Jesse's head is like way off. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Anyway. So, okay, I was in that fandom, then I did a couple, what else? Hawaii 5-0 I got into for a bit. I didn't create a side blog for Hawaii 5-0. I was into... what else? I had a bunch of minor ones that I was a part of for a bit. Like, I'd do some art and then just be like, I don't care. The next biggest one was the Overwatch fandom. Like, I like the lore, and I'm really bad at video games, so I've only played it a little bit, but I really just like the lore and like getting involved in the characters and like the interactions and stuff. And I just like drawing the art, and plus the people in this fandom are super awesome and adorable, and like the artists are super talented, so I get to like read amazing fanfics, and I just like the general vibe of this fandom. Sometimes I get a little bit pissed off when I'm in the the Mchanzo tag, and they're like, I hate Mchanzo. That's great. That's wonderful. Get it on my fucking tag. But you get that with everything. Like, people are going to be miserable to be miserable, and the internet allows anonymity. So you just get people being miserable because they don't feel like they have to be, they're needing to be held accountable for their actions, and that's crock shit. Like, how you are judged as a person is how you act when you have a mask on. Like, oh frig, I forget who it was. There's a very, very famous writer who said that give a man a mask and he will show you his true nature. That's what the internet is, 100%. People will show you their true nature on the internet. Like, trolls are just miserable people that need to freaking well get lives. Like, stop being miserable, figure out what is making them miserable, and stop being miserable. And then you have genuinely nice people, but that's what I find with the internet, is it's basically one giant mask over the entire world. And that's why you get people when they're on Anon, especially, they just get really, really miserable. Or they have like a super secret code name that they use, so they're not on Anon, but they're just massively terrible. Yeah. That's all it is. I I forget the name of the guy who said that, but it's like really old, famous writer dude. This video is so long. Oh my god. Anyways, I'm gonna finish this drawing in time lapse, edit the 2 videos together, and post. Or maybe not. Yeah. Okay, so this is the finished comic. Super rough, but really cool for a warm-up. Anyway. Enjoy! Bye!